What's going on, guys? This is Francisco with Covenant Dispatch LLC, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Really quickly, guys, if this is your first time visiting this channel, first of all, welcome to my page. Hopefully all the information that you've gotten this far, you've enjoyed it. Please consider doing me a favor. If this is your first time visiting this channel and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button right under this video. And right next to that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that like button. Smash that like button so that this video can reach a more broader audience. And then lastly, go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you can be alerted for when we post future videos and when we go live and all sorts of things, of which we do all. We do all of that. We go live. We try to post videos every week. Either way, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can be alerted for when we do that. All right, let's get right into this video. As you can see in the title and the thumbnail, I want to answer a question, and I want to kind of continue this as much as I'm able to. I have so many comments that I get on my videos of people who ask great questions, and I have it here on my phone, so that's why I'm looking down. But I want to answer this question really quickly. And the question that somebody asked, and they asked this one day ago on one of our videos, they said, how many carriers should one dispatcher have? What's doable? This is a great question. I get this a lot, and I see why people ask this question. So I want to answer this question very quickly, very briefly. Before I do that, really quickly, guys, some of you guys have been asking me what's a great software that we can use for as a freight dispatcher that'll help us manage everything and put it into just help us manage our freight dispatch company. You guys know I always like to vouch for a company called SMARTHOP. We ran an interview with their CEO. I'll put the link for that video in the description under this one. The CEO, his name's Guillermo Garcia. He's a great guy. It's a great company. I don't want to talk too much about it because you can go right now and book a free demo with them. And I'm also going to share with you guys a quick video of kind of just basically like a brief overview of what they do, what they have to offer, some of the different features. But it's great for independent freight dispatchers. Go ahead and check this video. I don't want to say too much more, and you'll see what I mean.
Oh no, this is literally a dispatcher's worst nightmare. It's Friday, 5:48 p.m., and I just have an email from a broker canceling a load. Hey Manny, my apologies. I have to cancel this load last minute because the buyer fell through. I'm really sorry. I know it's Friday. I'm submitting a request for Tonu. I got dinner reservations in 45 minutes. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to jump into the SmartHop application, and this is one of my owner operators. So I'm going to select him from the drop-down list. He's in Omaha, Nebraska, and he needs a load for today. So I'm going to hit search. And now, thanks to the SmartHop technology, I can filter by profit and look for the highest profit load going into the hottest market by following the hop icon. SmartHop makes it easy by letting me know which markets are cold and which markets are hot. This way, I can make a quick decision and don't have to struggle getting out of my next market. Once I identify that load that I want, I go ahead and click on it, and here's the broker's information. I'm gonna give that broker a call and see if I can book this load. All right, after some quick back and forth, I was able to negotiate this load for $43.50, and I just love how SmartHop automatically recalculates RPM, total profit, and profit per day, and tells me how many days this load is going to last. And it even gives me a profit breakdown because sometimes I have to explain to owner ops exactly what this load entails. So here I can see how much the load is paying, how much the trip expenses are going to be, how much that trip profit is going to be, and how much profit per day this owner op is making. Down below, a even more detailed description of all the costs involved going into this load. It even calculates fuel automatically for me, depending on the miles per gallon that the truck is running. Now that I got the Raycom, I simply can hit create trip and jump over to the dispatcher dashboard under the trips tab, and I can access the trip right here and add the rate confirmation. I only have a few minutes before I'm really late to my dinner, so SmartHop has a really great feature that's going to save my life. I can click this add Raycom button, and SmartHop will automatically type up all the Raycom's information into the system by reading it and entering the info for me. So it just detected the broker's name, pickup, dates, time, addresses, and this one had 1 pickup, 2 deliveries, and a bunch of notes. I just saved about another 10 minutes, because if not, I would still be transcribing this load. So I verify the transcription, hit save and verify, and the load is automatically created in the system. And now all I have to do is update the statuses until delivery.
All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that and we're able to get like an understanding of what they kind of have to offer. But again, book a free demo with them and they'll be able to elaborate more. On top of that, use referral code ONESTOP in all caps. I'll put that in the description under this video. With that referral code, you'll be able to have access to SmartHop's features and their platform for 1 month for free. So if you like that, their system, their platform, their software, and it works out for you as a freight dispatcher, and you believe it'll be a good aid to what you're already doing as a freight dispatcher, or maybe you're a new freight dispatcher and you think it'll be able to help you out, go ahead and put referral code ONESTOP and you'll be able to access it for 1 month to see if you like it or not. And then of course, move forward if you do. All right. Aside from that, guys, the other thing I wanted to make mention of really quickly, because a lot of people ask us these questions, so I just kind of try to brush through them quickly in the beginning of the video, is people ask us, do we offer online trainings? And that is, the answer to that is yes. We have what's called a Freight Dispatch Blueprint Package. It's it's accessible on our website. The website I'll put somewhere here at the bottom, but it'll also be in the description under this video. In the Freight Dispatch Blueprint Package, we have two sections. The first one is the basic Freight Dispatcher module course. So basically it's broken down into 6 modules, and then you have templates, you have notes that are a part of it. You have bonus videos where we explain how to, and it's systematically broken down from step A to Z on how to set up a freight dispatch company from home so you could dispatch freight from home. And then the second part of it is the carrier acquisition side, and that is where it's broken down into multiple module videos where it shows you how to aggressively go after leads and gain leads for your freight dispatch company, different strategies that you can use through marketing, SEO, Google ads, all that good stuff. So I put that also. It's in one package. I made it into one package, and right now, guys, it's only available for $150. It's a $135 one-time setup fee, and then $15, and then it is a monthly payment. There is a monthly payment of $15 to keep access to the information. You get access to a members-only forum, and we do weekly webinar calls where we answer questions, do Q&As, all that stuff. Check it out. It's at our website. We'll put it at the bottom here, and we'll put it in the description under this video. Let's answer this question really, really quickly. I don't want to take too much time. How many carriers per freight dispatcher? That's what the gentleman asked. I'm assuming it's a male. So I have to answer this question by breaking it down into 3 different sections. You guys know I like to break down point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. You guys know I like to break it down like that. And the reason being is because it helps you get a full understanding. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, what is your schedule and your life like? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Do you have a part-time job, a full-time job? A lot of those different variables make up to what makes sense for you as a dispatcher. How many carriers would be too overwhelming? To that, I'd say if you're a part-time, if you have a part-time or even a full-time job, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you have a lot going on, I'd say just stick to one carrier at first. It's going to generate you income. It might not be the income that you're looking for at first, but you'll get a feel for it to see if you even like it to start with. So I'd say start with one carrier if you're in that situation. Then you have to ask yourself, what are your capabilities? Are you tech savvy? You know, we got all types of course customers. We got people who are older, people who are younger, people who are in different countries. So are you tech savvy? Is this something that is up your alley, right? Can you handle the fast-paced nature of the job? The industry, is this even something, you know, they say your 20s, for example, are the years that you're figuring life out and stuff like that, right? And I'm not saying that is the case, but that's what they say, right? Maybe this is something that you're just getting a feel for and you don't know if you like it or not. So to that, I'd say one carrier. Just test it out, test the waters, see if you like it, see if you're able to handle it, see if it's a little bit too much techie for you. And so I'd say stick to one carrier if you're in that position. Then lastly, what are your goals? And this is probably my favorite part because, you know, whenever we do live webinars or whenever people just ask me in my inbox, I ask them, what are your goals, right? We had a lady who took our course and she did Uber and she went and got a carrier and she stuck with that one carrier. I think she made maybe 300 extra a week and then she did her Uber. That was her goal. She was satisfied with that. She was content. And so what's your goal? Like, is that how you want to do it? Do you want it just to be like a side income? Do you want it to be your main income, or do you want to start it off as your side income and then transfer it into your main income? Well, of course, having one carrier could essentially get you some decent money, maybe like $300 a week, and maybe you can pay your mortgage or your rent with that or whatever. But then, of course, if your goals are to make it your main income, then you want to get up to at least 3 to 5 drivers, right? 3 to 5 carriers. Then the next question is, do you want to outsource it, right? So outsourcing means you got the funds, you got the capital, you got the website, you got everything put together, and you just want to hire people and just play the marketing genie in the background that's just basically bringing all the traffic to your workers and your website and all that good stuff. So you could be that kind of person where you just outsource it, or you can be first hands on it and you're handling everything, you're managing it. It just really depends on what your goals are. So if your goals are to outsource, of course, I'd say the sky's the limit. Get as many carriers as you're able to handle. So in conclusion, with saying all of that, I'd say start off with one, and I'd say even attack and go after trucking companies that have at least 3 to 5 carriers. That way you're not juggling between multiple motor carrier MC numbers. You're not looking for let's say you have 4 different carriers and each one has an MC number. It's going to be very complicated trying to really manage that and organize that. So I'd say go after companies that have multiple units, and you're able to see that when you vet them. Those are sorts of things we talk about in the training. You're able to look them up and see how many units they have registered under their company. And then guys, just make your carriers money, generate them money, and help them come up with a game plan. Because here's another thing. Maybe you start with one carrier and then you help them grow. So you have a carrier, they have 1 unit, but then you're like, hey man, have you ever thought about doing this? And you just be the brains behind the operation and just give them a game plan. Hey, why don't we do this? And then why don't we try leveraging another unit? And I'll help you get the carrier. I'll help you hire them. I'll help you vet them and just basically help them get to the next level. And then they're never going to leave you, or they never should leave you, but they're going to be comfortable with keeping you there because you helped them get as far as they've gotten. So that's my recommendations. That's what I personally think. Don't limit yourself to just a load finder as a freight dispatcher. Expand it. Become creative, right? Be the brains behind the company. Come up with different intuitive ideas and just be someone that the carrier is comfortable with, knowing that they can trust you with running their company. So those are just my thoughts, guys. Put your thoughts in the comment section. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm a learn-it-all. I like to be able to hear from other people's perspectives and see what they think. But that's my personal opinion. Like I said, the 3 things are your schedule, your life, your capabilities, and your goals. Those are the different things that'll play a part in whether or not you're able to handle 1 or 2 or 3 carriers, so on and so forth. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.